All right, we're jumping into how to push campers or head glitchers, kind of the same thing, whether they're in a corner or they're on like a box or behind a car or something like that. We're going to talk about strategies to push these people and be able to kill them every single time. So make sure you stick around all the way till the end of the video so that you guys don't miss a single one of my tips. So tip number one is you need to first understand where they're at. So let's go ahead and take the map Standoff. So in Standoff, there's the boxes, right? Or that's the call out for those two boxes where they're right by the search and destroy A side. Now, this is a very, very common spot for campers to push. So what you need to do is you need to basically slide peek or just kind of jiggle peek around the corner, get information on specifically, are they on the left side of the box? Once you get that information, you're basically just peeking for a second, seeing where they're at, and then pushing back. Maybe you get shot once, it doesn't matter. So after you get them, tip number two is you need to get them weak. 100%. You cannot push a head glitcher for the most part with any sort of success if they are full health. If you're full health and they're full health, obviously they're going to win the gunfight because plain and simply they are on a head glitch. You can only shoot their upper body and potentially only their head. So what you need to do is you need to get them weak. Now, this only applies to the head glitching side of things, or if they have cover. If they're just sitting in a corner, something like that, you need to peek for information, get back, and then if they're just in a corner, you can just slide, and because the peeker's advantage, you'll be able to land like roughly 1 to 2 bullets, especially if you're spraying at that corner before they can react, and you're going to get that kill. So for head glitchers though, what you need to do is either, like, again, if we're talking about the place on Standoff or behind a car, you either need to try and blow up the car and do damage. You need to use a thumper to shoot them. You need to maybe peek for a second, hit them once or twice, and then go back behind cover and then re-peek them again, because then you're full health, you get that new peeker's advantage with another 2 bullets, and you're able to kill them a lot faster because they're already half health. Then you re-peek, you get the other half of them, and there's nothing they can do about it. Hopefully that makes sense. Number 3 though, the best thing to do, especially to get them weak, instead of trying to shoot around the corner, hit them once or twice, go back around the corner, then full slide and full send on them, it's better to use nades, Molotovs, or thermites. Really, those are like the big ones I would recommend. Probably Molotovs, because the splash damage on those things, you just need to get it close and they're going to hit for like 40, 50 damage. And then again, they're half health. So as long as you're hitting more shots than they are, you're probably going to kill them in 1 to 2 bullets. Pretty easy to do that, especially with the peeker's advantage. Thermite, same thing. If you can stick them, they're going to have to, and the idea is that if they're not going to fully die, they're going to have to run away from the cover. Therefore, you're going to be able to shoot them in the back, no problem. Tip number 4 I have for you guys, using good movement. So even when you're challenging them and they're weak, you can't just like walk around the corner and then stop and then shoot. Really, you need to slide, you need to be shooting, you need to be jumping around and making yourself hard to hit, because if you can get them weak and then make them miss bullets, that's pretty much a complete win for you. And I did a lot of testing with several good players on head glitches, and I'm telling you guys, peeker's advantage, huge. It really, really is huge to wait around, get right next to the corner, and then slide out and shoot them. The other thing that you can do that's really hard to do, but if it's like kind of an open area like on Nuketown where there's not a lot of cover and they're sitting on a car or somewhere around there, is ideally try and serpentine. Use good movement to get like onto that head glitch as well. And if you can make yourself on a head glitch and them on a head glitch, it's going to be a lot easier for you to kind of have that fight a little bit closer. But ideally, we're trying to change the advantage into our favor as much as possible. But guys, that's going to be all the tips. If you guys prefer longer tips and tricks videos where I'm explaining a little bit more in depth, please let me know. If you guys like them a little bit shorter and faster than even this video, please let me know either faster or shorter down in the comment section so I can get what you guys want, and I'll see you guys in the next one.